Alright guys, I'm back with another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. So guys, I never thought in 100 years that I would stand here and talk about something political on my channel. It has never been my intent, and I decided to do it because when I heard this news 3 weeks ago, I was elated. I was super excited about it. I'm in full support of this young man because I believe that he's capable of doing what he says he can. Alright, so guys, I'm talking about no other than Jeremiah Norbert from Lapwet Monrepo, who's decided to resign from his post as a police officer after serving 10 years in the force to be our next candidate for Micoud North on the SLP side. I'm very happy about this. I am, because I was recently, before this even came out, I was having a conversation with my family. I was also having a conversation with a friend of mine walking down the street, just randomly talking about the fact that it would be so amazing for a younger person to step up and take on that challenge. And to see that happen like a week or two after we had this discussion, it really opened my eyes to the fact that we were speaking things into existence. And I'm very happy about this, and I'm super proud of Jeremiah Norbert. So guys, I'm going to vote for him because he was born and raised in the community, and he understands and is very aware of, our personal struggles in that community. I'm gonna vote for him because we've been asking for a young representative, somebody with fresh ideas, someone who's innovative, someone who is a people's person. Vote for someone who really cares about the youth and about his constituency. So this is the reasons why I'm voting for him. I'm definitely gonna vote for a young man who knows what he wants, someone who made a decision to quit the police force and just follow his passion, someone who wants to see us all prosper. I know this guy personally because I'm only a year older than he is. And that's why I'm super proud that he made this decision. I'm super excited to be in full support of him because I know him personally. And he's a people's person, and I know he's going to prove to us that we made the right choice. I want all of us, all the young people out there, from Micoud North, the stories. The old people stick to their guns and they're set in their ways, and they will never vote for anything apart from UWP. That is just Micoud North mentality. And it is time for this mentality to change. I'm only going to support someone if I know that they're doing what they're saying that they're doing for us, and it's working in our favor. I'm not going to continuously vote for you if you're not doing the things that is expected of you, the things that you promised. I'm not going to stick around to allow you another set of years to deliver when you never delivered in the 5 that you had. So for me, I'm going to support you if you support me, and if you're doing stuff for my community as you promised. All right. So I decided to vote this year when I heard about Jeremiah going up, because I know that I have faith in this young man. I know that he knows what he's about. I know that he's a dedicated young man. I know him personally, so I'm going to vote for him. But if it was not for that, I would not have voted this year or next year, whenever the election is going to be. I'm not even sure. But I know I'll be super posted because I am going to vote this year. All right? What else are we going to do? You have a fresh young man, someone who's respected, someone who is, innovative, someone who knows what he's about, has a good head on his shoulders. So as a young person, you need to make a conscious decision yourself to support someone that will change things for you. Don't be like your grandparents. Don't just follow a trend and have no idea why you're doing it. Don't be a fowl without no head, just running in the yard, not sure what you're doing, but just doing things because other people are doing it. You need to vote, and voting is very important, and you need to know why you're voting for that person. And of course, you give them the chance that if they're doing foolishness, then you move on to somebody else. But you cannot continuously do the things that you were doing in the past and just doing it over and over with no change. What is it for? What are you voting for? Why are you getting out of your bed to vote? All right, so I'm urging you young people out there, and I know Micoud North always, it's always been UWP, sorry, because the older people always go out and vote. I've seen people on wheelchairs go out to vote, people with, one limb, people with one arm, people who's blind, those old people make it their duty to show up to vote. And us youngsters stay home and say, I'm not voting, it makes no sense. But what I want you to do, what I'm urging you to do this time around is to go ahead and vote. As a young person, step out there and vote, make the difference. The reason why I'm saying this is because, you know, the old people will do it. And the reason why they keep winning and they keep doing that, and UWP keeps winning every time in, you know, Micoud North, is because we all decide to sit back and not vote because we're claiming that it's never going to change. And if that's the mentality, it's never going to change because we are not standing up and making the difference. We're staying home and not voting. So I'm urging you guys this time around to get out of your bed as young people and vote for Jeremiah Norbert because I know he can perform. You know, I've heard people say they're not going to vote for him because he's too young. They're not going to vote for him because they don't like his mom. They're not going to vote for him because he's not going to remember them after he sits there. You know, that's just being, you know, biased. That's just being, you know, nasty for no reason. These reasons that you're giving me that you're not going to vote for a young man is not solid reasons. They're not profound. They're just not right reasons for not voting for someone. You get what I'm saying? I give you a chance to explain to me why you're not going to vote for this guy, and I'm waiting for you to give me a valid reason. Don't tell me you're not going to vote for him because he's too young, because there's no such thing. The younger the mind, the fresher, the more wise ideas you have, the more innovative you are, the more you make changes in your community and in the world. So being young does not say that you are not capable of achieving things. So once you tell me that, I will just laugh at you and I will just be like, you're not someone I should have a conversation with. Alright guys, so like I said, this video is to urge you guys to step up, to go out there and make a difference in your community. Not just sit back and allow the same thing to happen over and over and over and over with the older folks. That's never going to change their minds. We are the young people. We are the ones who's going to be here left with all of that baggage, left with all of that burden to try to rebuild our community. It's not the old people who's already in a situation where they're not going to be there for a long time. They already lived their life. So let's do something different. Let's vote for someone who's going to make a difference. And I know it, I could feel it, and I'm super excited to be in full support of this young man. And you know, I know him and I know he can do the job. And I'm in full support of him. And whoever is not in support of Jeremiah, I cannot make you, you know, do something you don't want to do. But what I urge you to do is to listen to him, is to get to know him. A lot of people saying that they don't know this guy, right? They don't know him. They don't know what he's capable of. You're going to get to know him. And if you don't know someone, make it your duty to find out who they are because they're going up for this. And he's going to make it his duty as well, I'm sure, to pass in his community, you know, in his constituency, house to house, and have a conversation, let you know what he's about, what he plans to do. So you will get the chance to know him personally. All right? So I urge you guys to make a wise decision and think about your choice as young people. I'm urging the young people the most because I know we are capable of change. We are the ones who run the world. We are the ones who will be the future, you know. The older people are set in their ways and sometimes you just cannot change their mind. It's just reality. But I want to support Jeremiah and I want you guys to support him. I want all of the young people out there to support him. So guys, go ahead, click like and click share on this video. Click share on this video because I want the youth of Mon Repos to see this and to definitely make up their minds. And I know it's just a start. I know it's the first video that I'm talking about this, you know, out there, but I want it to be out there so at least, you know, people could see, people could support, people could definitely understand where I'm coming from. And let's make a difference together. Let's give Jeremiah a chance to prove to us that he is capable, because I know he is. Alright, so guys, have a great rest of the day. Of course, click like and click share on this video. I love you guys. Bye-bye.